KF8CCY listening. Whoever that was, it did not go through.
Now, maybe that'll help. All right, Bob. Putting you on the pre-check list.
I've been listening for hours, KC8NOV.
Yeah, I know you have. I got you on that list.
Today's Tuesday? Nah.
I thought it was Wednesday.
You always were a Wednesday child.
That I was.
KF8CCY, you there? Yes, sir. Phone will be here by 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. Coming FedEx, they've already picked it up. That's good. Cost you any more money, or did you get the brakes? Same. I do have to admit, I'm getting the phone and all the other stuff that I've got for just over 300s. Ain't bad. That sounds decent. Hope you like it. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, after I said that, I started thinking to myself, the new phone ain't gonna be falling apart, so he'll love it. Once I get it, I'm probably gonna get on Amazon and order a case for it. Anyway, I know we're about, 4 minutes from the net. I can be quiet now. I'll catch you during or after. KF8CCY. KF8CCY.
Case in the screen protector.
BD8BQS is in the house.
Good afternoon there, Steve. Putting you on the pre-check list.
All right. Very good, Keith. Appreciate it.
KE8LRK listening.
Leave
evening, George. Got you on the pre-check list.
Much appreciated.
Good evening, amateur radio operators. Calling all amateur radio operators, and welcome to the Crooked River Amateur Radio Club Tuesday night VHF Net. My name is Keith, and my call sign is KAABSA. However, for the purpose of the net, I will be using the club call Whiskey 8 Charlie, Romeo Charlie. This is an open, directed net. All amateur radio operators are invited and encouraged to check in. All traffic will go through the net control, since emergency traffic may break in at any time. Please leave a brief pause between transmission. Speaking of which, is there any emergency traffic out there? It's good, hearing none. The purpose of the net is to bring together all amateur radio operators for exchange of amateur-related ideas and information to keep club members up to date and the amateur radio public up to date about club meetings and happenings, and to enhance net operating practices. This net meets here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. local time. And if there's any scanner listeners out there, stay tuned for information on how to join us. We will start with announcements, followed by check-ins from any manager member who has announcements or information of general interest to our net. Once this is complete, I will take regular check-ins. Please give your call sign, repeat it phonetically, followed by your name. Once all check-ins are complete, I will close the net and the announcements will be repeated. Alright, first on the list today is N80QP. Pat, you got anything for us tonight?
Good evening, everyone. I got a couple things. We're setting in, we set up the training session or the testing session For those of you that want to upgrade your license and or if you're a scanner listener, you'll be able to get this information on the CRARCham.org webpage. It's CRARCHAM.org. Plus, you can always check out Facebook. It is a pre-registered setup. We need to know who is coming. So, if nothing else, on the Laurel website, you can actually find us on there also and find out when the testing is. I'll get all that set up and ready here. But in the meantime, you can get a hold of me. Let me know you want to go to the test, and I'll get you set up. Let me break from that. Also, the club meeting is not. Oh man, we got what, 2? Oh, the next club meeting will be the 18th of February. I'll let Bob fill you in on the details because he's got something planned for that. Also, lastly but not leastly, it's February, so dues are due. I know a lot of you have already paid, and we appreciate that immensely. And also, if you want to join our club, or if you just want to drop in and see what it's like, you're always welcome to. We run the club, or we have our meetings at 2406 Ardwell, Ardwell. That's in Illett, more or less. To block, if you know where the intersection of, or the new circle on 91 and 18 come in, you'll be a block. It's a block north and a block west of 91, so that's pretty easy to find. Yeah, and like I said, if you need any information on most any of this, get a hold of us at CRARCham.org, and we'll get you set up. I think that's all I got for tonight, Keith. I'll go ahead and turn it back to your very capable hands. And as soon as I go, keep it.
All right, very good. Thank you for that, Pat. That was what I was getting at, scanner listeners. Please, if you'd love to join us and have fun in our semi-organized chaos, we would love to have you. All right, let's go ahead and jump to the Vice President, KF8CCY. Good evening, Bob. What do you got for us tonight?
Good evening to everyone on the net. Just a heads up on a couple of things going on. The meeting on the 18th of February, we're calling that Show Us Your Shack. Bring pictures, video, and show us what you got. On the 18th of March, that meeting, since everybody cleaned up their shack, we're going to have a give it or sell it. If you got items you want to give away or that you want to sell, or I don't know, just show, bring them, and we'll do that on the March 18th. And for right now, that's all we got planned ahead. So KF8CCY, back to net.
Thank you for that, Bob. All right, that takes us down to our Skywarn representative, KC8NOV. Good evening, Marty. What you got for us tonight? You'll have to explain that text you sent X at whatever it was. CopFem. Curious about that. Do tell. KA8B or W8CRC.
All right, we're making the machine there, KC8NOV.
100% full quieting.
All right, good evening, everyone, tonight. KC8NOV. Make an announcement here for Skywarn. Severe weather week for NWS is going to be March 15th to the 22nd with a tornado test. With a tornado test at 9:50 a.m. on Wednesday, March 18th. And we'll try to hold a net here that day. Me or Pat will be here to take check-ins during that time to see who checks in and who can hear any sirens or not from their location. Right? And that's Severe Weather Week, March 15th to the 22nd with a tornado test drill on the 18th at 9:50. Also, NWS is holding in-person training sessions. Summit County is scheduled for April 6th at 6 p.m. at the Summit County Health Department at 1867 West Market Street at 6 p.m. There is pre-registration required. You can do that at sunsky.org or at nws.gov/CLE/Skywarn. And I just signed up for a next account at COPFERM, so I'm now on X.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anything else there, Marty?
Nope, that's it. Back to you. KC8NOV.
All right, very good. All right. I should have did this earlier so I can catch everyone, so I'll have to back up afterwards. Trivia question. This iconic cartoon figure was drawn by Walt and first appeared in Steamboat Willie. Everyone knows his name now. However, what was his original name? The mouse I'm talking about. All right, let's back up to Pat in 80QP. What's your answer?
I was testing my dinner. I didn't catch the question. What is it?
All right. Ears open, mouth closed. This iconic cartoon figure was drawn by Walt and first appeared in the cartoon short Steamboat Willie. Everyone knows this mouse by his current name. However, what was the original name for this mouse?
I know that it was a weird name. Let me think on this a minute. I'll recheck by the end of the net. NAOQP.
Okay, you can do that in the announcements. Bob, KF8CCY. What's your answer for tonight?
I have no idea. I'm just going to guess Willie.
All right, got you down for Willie. Marty, KC8NOV. Your guess?
Yeah, I'll go with Willie too, KC8NOV.
Okay, gotcha. All right, we're moving down to list on regular check-ins. I do have some pre-checks, so we'll go ahead and get their comments in. Whiskey Delta 8 Bravo, Quebec Sierra. Good evening, Steve. What do you got for us tonight? And your answer for the trivia question.
Boy, not much going on, and I should probably know that because I was a Disney freak. But I remember seeing the cartoon, but I don't know what his name was. So I guess I'll go with Willie also, but I doubt that's it. So nothing else going on right now other than a little bit of FT8 going on in the background. I'll turn that down. So other than that, I don't have a whole lot here. Just trying to keep trying, enjoying the warmer weather. So that was really well liked today. Back to the net. Thanks a lot.
Very good. All right. Next pre-check is George, KE8LRK. Good afternoon to you. What's happening, and you got a guess for the trivia question?
Good evening, friends. Keith, thanks for taking the net tonight. I appreciate it. I hope to do that one of these days. Not too much going on here. I spent the day with my dad. Got him out of the house for a while on a field trip. Other than that, I'm enjoying the nice weather. A little less snow than there was yesterday. Do want to say thanks for the invite over the weekend. I don't get a chance to get out with friends very much, so I really had a good time. It was hard to believe we spent, 3 hours there. Anyway, as far as trivia goes, I know the cartoon, but I do not know the name, so I'm going to have to pass on that. That's all I got. So looking forward to seeing you guys next time. With that, back to net, K8LRK.
Very good, George. Thank you for that, and thank you for joining us. Fun as always. He's referring to some of us got together, known as the Crooked River Pipers, and the first Saturday of the month, we get together at the Pipe Rack. Someone buys something new, and we all try it, and just have a good old time. All right, I'm at the bottom of the list, so I'm looking for check-ins. If you wish to check into tonight's BHF Net, please give me a call. This is Whiskey 8 Charlie, Romeo Charlie.
Kilo Echo 8, November Echo Uniform, KE8NEU, name is Jared. I'm pretty sure the name is Oswald.
Hold on, Jared. I'm going to have to ask you for that call sign again. I was in the wrong square, so it didn't take what I was typing. What's your call again?
KE8NEU.
All right, I got you, and you said Oswald? Is that correct?
Yes, Oswald.
Okay, very good. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. As Bob said, you're more than welcome to come join us. 18th is the next meeting, and if you have anything else for us tonight?
That was it. Nice talking to you guys.
All right, thank you. You're welcome anytime here. All right, next check-in. Please give me a call. Whiskey 8 Charlie, Romeo Charlie.
November 8, November Hotel. Mark and Akron, in and out.
All right, Mark, thank you for that. And fun seeing actually behind you on the road. Looks like my son's leaving. Oh, sorry, I was looking up at the camera. This is Whiskey 8 Charlie, Romeo Charlie. I'm looking for check-ins. To add you to the list tonight, please give me a call. Okay, Whiskey 8 Charlie, Romeo Charlie. All right, I'm not hearing anyone. I'm going to have to get the stick and start poking the bushes, see if anyone is out there hiding in the bushes that would like to check in tonight. Please give me a call. This is Keith, part of the Crooked River Amateur Radio Club, and our club call sign is W8CRC. Give me a call.
F8CCY recheck.
KF8CCY, I know that call. Go ahead, Bob.
Just want to interject. Anyone that's wanting to take the tech tests with us, the test questions will change as of June 30th, 2026. There'll be a whole new test starting in July. Back to net.
Very good. Thank you for that bit of information there, Bob. So if you have any study books or anything like that for the tech test after the 30th of July, the material will still be good, but the answers or the questions and answers in them will not. So if you want to get that test, buckle down. You got almost a whole month. All right. Anyone else wishing to check in? This is Whiskey 8 Charlie, Romeo Charlie.
Whiskey 8, Charlie, Tango, Mike, carry it, Portage Lakes.
Good evening, Carrie. Got you tonight? Got anything for us tonight?
Oh, not really, but today sure seemed like a spring day out there, but we know there's plenty more winter to come yet, but it was a nice day out there, comfortable. And especially when we got above freezing for the first time for, 3 weeks or whatever it was a good one. And I'll guess You know, I remember my dad telling me about, my dad was an artist and he worked for Walt Disney way, way, way back when. And he told me about Mickey Mouse, and I think it was Mortimer. It was the name that they gave Mickey Mouse. But I'm not sure on that, but it was something like that. I remember my dad telling me about that years and years and years ago. Anyway, that's about all I have for the net. Hope everybody has a nice evening out there, and the rest of the week goes well for everybody. And I'll turn it back to Net Control to get on with some more check-ins. 73, everybody.
Very good, Kerry, and thank you for that. I got your answer written down. All right, don't give another call out for check-ins. Please give us a call, or me a call anyhow. I am W8CRC, it's a club call. Name here is Keith.
Kilo Delta 8, November Echo Oscar, KE8NEO, Darrell in Holmes County.
Good evening, Darrell, and from Holmes County. Thank you for checking in. You got anything for us tonight?
No, not much here. Just anybody would like to come on down and join us at 9 on our net at 146.670 with a PL 719. That'll start at 9 o'clock. Back to Net Control, KD8NEO.
All right, thank you, Darrell. I didn't grab the paper fast enough. What was our frequency? I got the PL tone.
146.670.
All right, see if I can get in there tonight so I'm not cooking. All right, thank you for joining us tonight. Anyone else wishing to check in, this is Whiskey 8 Charlie, Romeo Charlie. All right, last call, then we'll repeat the announcements. Looking for check-ins to the Tuesday night Crooked River Amateur Radio Club net. Please give me a call. The club call sign is W8CRC. All right, and hearing none, we'll take it up to the president, Pat, N80QP. Could you please repeat your announcements?
Okay, I guess we can do that, N80QP. No meeting this week, but there is a meeting Wednesday of next week, 7:30 on Wednesday. A meeting starts. There will be a kind of sort of presentation, depending on how many of us get it put together. As far as the other ones, dues are due at past 1st of February. Our dues year begins on February 1st. If you want to donate and join a great club like ours, you're more than welcome to. Just get a hold of me or somebody else, and we can take care of whatever you need. I think that's it. We got. I have to disqualify myself because I know I know what Mickey Mouse's original name was, and so I'll just take and disqualify myself for that. I think that's it. I'll go ahead and turn it back to you, Keith. And thanks for doing that for us, and we're listening. AOQP.
Did you Google it? Shame on you. I know someone that Googled a trivia question a couple weeks ago. All right, anyhow, let's go to our Vice President, KF8CCY. Hello, Bob. What you got for us tonight? Again.
Two things real quick. February 18th, show us your shack. March 18th, give it or sell it. Back to net.
All right, very good. That takes us to Marty, our Skywarn representative for Summit County, KC8NOV. Hello. Care to repeat your announcement?
Hello, KC8NOV. Just severe weather awareness week coming up on March 15th to the 22nd, with a tornado test drill on March 18th at 9:50 p.m. or 9:50 a.m. and we'll try to hold a net here to try to get some check-ins. Also, NWS is doing in-person training for Skywarn. If you'd like to become a Skywarn spotter for NWS, April 6th at 6 p.m. at the Summit County Health Department at 1867 West Market Street, 6 p.m. Pre-registration at sumco.org or at nws.gov/CLE/Cleveland or /Skywarn, I'm sorry. KC8NOV.
Very good. And thank you, Marty, for that. This is Whiskey 8 Charlie Romeo Charlie sending out an invite to anyone interested in checking us out or joining our organized chaos. You're more than welcome to. Check out Crooked River Amateur Radio Club or CRC at google.org, I think. Whatever it is. You can find us on Facebook too. All right, the trivia question. I will repeat it in a second. All right, this icon, cartoon character, first appeared in the cartoon shorts called Steamboat Willie. It's drawn by Walt Disney, of course. What was his original name? And one person got it correct. It was Mortimer. Congratulations, Carrie. And I think at this time I'll go ahead and shut us down. Let me look for one more, see if there's one more check-in wanting to join us. Give me a call. Whiskey 8 Charlie Romeo Charlie.
8RKA.
I knew Marty was hanging out there somewhere. N8RKK. What do you got tonight for us, Marty? Marty. Oh, boy. I know better than that. Come on, Artie. What you got?
That was an insult. I always thought that those new things those new circles they made, I thought they were called roundabouts. But I only thought there's only one circle in this area, and that's a Tillman circle.
True. I call that thing, it used to be called Dead Man's Curve. I call it Dead Man's Circle.
I can actually tell you, my cousin was riding his motorcycle down up on Dead Man's Curve in Cleveland, and he had a blowout. So you can imagine what happened there.
Yeah, I can. All right, anyone else wishing to check in after Artie? Give me a call. Whiskey 8 Charlie Romeo Charlie.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Tango Alpha. Jeff, mobile.
Thank you, Jeff. Got you in there. You got anything for our net tonight?
I'll just turn the radio on and listening while I'm in range. That's all I got. Back to you, KF8 DTA.
All right, safe travels out there. Be careful. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close this net. Or should I try one more check-in? All right, let's try it. Anyone out there wishing to check in? KA8, Whiskey 8, Charlie Romeo Charlie. All right, and preparing to close this net, I would like to thank all of you for taking the time and joining us tonight. Because without you, there'd be no net, and I would be sitting here talking to myself. My wife would be looking at me strange. Without your participation, there would be no net. This has been Keith, and my call sign is KA8BSA. It's been my pleasure to be your net control this evening, and at this time I will close the net with 13 check-ins, counting our silent key, KB8PRK. Miss you, Ted. And return the repeater back to its normal and customary amateur radio use. This is Whiskey 8 Charlie Romeo Charlie, closing the net at 027 Zulu, or 727 local, 73.
KA8BSA on AOQP.
Hello, this is KA8BSA.
I knew that, the name of that thing, but it took Mr. Carey to kind of shake the brain cells there.
Yeah, I was hoping one person get it right, and I got that. Oh, sorry, Marty. He says he'll shoot me. Yeah, being a Disney family, I've known Mortimer Mouse's name for many years.
Hey, I just looked something up about Mickey Mouse.
Go ahead, Steve.
It says Mortimer Mouse, the name was proposed by Walt Disney during the character's early development. However, at the urging of Disney's wife, Lillian, the name was changed to Mickey Mouse before his public debut in the animated short Steamboat Willie. So he was Mickey Mouse during Steamboat Willie.
Yep, if I'm not mistaken, I think I heard somewhere that Mortimer was actually his cat's name. Don't quote me on that, but I seem to remember that from somewhere.
That's true.
Okay. Well, I just thought that was funny. It doesn't really. I mean, I don't know if you can believe the stuff that's on these internet deals. Anyhow, to be honest with you. But Mortimer, I did remember that when the other gentleman said that. But that was really early, so I don't even remember hearing that when he was going on the cartoons. I just always remembered Mickey Mouse for some reason. All right, hey, back to you guys. WD8PQS.
About the time Steamboat Willie came out, he was Mickey Mouse. Like I said, he was almost going to be called Mortimer.
Steve should have got that one. He was around back then.
That'd be a good name for the Boy Scout. Come on, guys.
Thanks a lot, Bob. Payback is, you know what?
Yes, I know.
Revenge is a dish best served up cold, said Wrath of Khan. Yeah, said Khan from Star Trek.
So, Keith, I was thinking we have to change our name to Crooked River Smokers because we have a cigar guy in the group now.
No, Piper's work. He may switch. You know, he was asking questions about it.
I've always wondered why we couldn't name our club the Mickey Mouse Club.
It's taken.
Okay, make it Michael Mouse then.
Or just organized chaos.
Did the enemy and Get Smart?
Yep. Oh, wait a minute, my shoe's ringing.
Missed it by that much.
I think we ought to activate the cone of silence for Keith.
You know, Pastor Brian, a couple weeks ago, was doing the children's ceremony, or a sermon, and took the voice of Maxwell. Of course, none of the kids knew who the heck it was. I realized what it was, and I looked up the theme song and started playing it through the sound system.
That went over like a lead balloon.
Oh, it didn't. It got chuckles. As sound man and having access to a computer, things like that happen every now and then.
Always wanted one of those little red Spider convertibles.
Yeah, those are cool.
Alright, I'm gonna go upstairs. Shut net logger down. Nut logger. Yeah, there's a bunch of nuts out here. Catch y'all later. KA8BSA.
Keith, that puts you at the top of the list as number one.
Of course it does. I'm in the driver's seat today.
Hey, that ain't RKA.
CCY. Clear, you guys had fun. See you, Keith, Pat, everyone else. Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, I'm going to find something to eat to myself. Catch ya. And you'll keep eating.
WD8 PQS. Hey, no problem, Bob. I can take a choke. WD8 PQS is out.